Alright, what's good with y'all peoples? We back with another video today. I'm your boy Dylan, one half of the WCW Heavyweight Tag Team Champions of the world, and one half of the greatest tag team of all time. And introducing the other half of the WCW Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, and the other half of the greatest tag team of all time. Mondo, say what's up to the people, bro.
Sure, what's up, y'all?
Alright, and today we have a very, 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 very special guest in the building tonight. He's been on a roll with TikTok and Instagram, and we decided to put him on the show. We thought it'd be great to get an interview with him, and this is an honor. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give a round of applause for the pro wrestling creator. Everybody give a round of applause.
Let's go, man.
What up, what up? Thanks for having me on, bro.
Yeah, most definitely, fam. Yeah, we just wanted to get you in for an interview and ask you a few questions and whatnot. So, I guess the first question is, what got you into wrestling?
My friends, honestly. I just had friends that would watch it, and then I would watch it and be like, damn, that's pretty sick. And I just fell in love with it. I don't know. It's just something that I gravitate towards because it's like I love sports, but I also love like storytelling at the same time. So it's like it's something that's always connected with me, and it's something I think I'm always gonna have a connection towards.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's how we feel with wrestling and whatnot. Dang, that's crazy that you got that from your friends and whatnot. Because usually, like when you tell people that you like wrestling, they be like, you know that shit's fake, right, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Everyone says that, but no, I just had like this one friend who would watch it, and then I'd be like, damn, that's pretty sick. And then eventually, I just fell in love with it. I don't know.
Yeah. Man, was it a young age when you fell in love with wrestling?
Yeah, it was, but then I stopped. Like, I lost interest in it, and then when I was around 16 or 17, I started watching during the 2016 brand split when they did the first initial brand split.
Mm-hmm.
I started to have a little more interest, and ever since then, dude, I've been hooked. Like, I can't get enough of it.
Yes, most definitely. All right. Ma, do you have a question?
We got a basic one. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Chris Jericho. I absolutely love Chris Jericho. I think he is like, he's just entertaining. Like every time he's on screen, you just want to see what he's doing. I think he puts so much thought and effort into everything that he does, and I don't know. I have a lot of favorites, and it's hard to pick one, but I really think Chris Jericho stands out to me. Another guy I really love is Kevin Owens. I think every night he just gives it 110%. Every match that he has, he's doing something that you're going to remember. His promos are absolutely insane. Like, I love Kevin Owens as well, so it'd probably actually have to be between them two.
Oh, that's cool, yeah, man.
What about you guys? Who's your guys' favorite?
Why
is that funny?
No, it's not. It's just because like mine is the basic one. I fucking love John Cena, bro.
Yeah, mine is John Cena too.
I don't care, bro. That's the guy, bro.
He's all right, but I don't know.
Like as a technical wrestler, and like my favorite is John Cena. Like,
yeah.
But as a technical stuff, I like it's between Eddie Guerrero and like Daniel Bryan and stuff like that. But,
yeah, like if I could meet one wrestler, it'd probably be Chris Jericho or Kevin Owens. Like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And in terms of my favorite wrestler, yeah, mine is John Cena as well. But in terms of like a technical wrestler, I would say Daniel Bryan. I mean, at one point it was CM Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said at one point it was CM Punk.
Oh shit.
But now Daniel Bryan, yeah, I love Daniel Bryan. I always have. So I guess you could say on terms of like a technical wrestler, I would say Daniel Bryan. But in terms of like somebody I grew up with, like it's definitely gonna be John Cena. I can't even, or like in terms of like I guess a performer. You could say Shawn Michaels is one of my favorites. So yeah, I'd probably say it's a toss between them three.
Yeah. What about
Um,
right now? Who's your favorite current day?
Cody
Ooh,
Rhodes, bro.
Cody Rhodes. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
Cody
it
Rhodes, bro.
has to be Cody, bro.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I'm a
Cody.
Moxley guy. I really love Moxley. I think he's the heart and soul of AEW, honestly.
Did
Talking
you
about
feel like?
John Moxley, yeah. Oh my bad, bro. Here you go.
Oh, no, you good, fam. Did you
Nah,
feel like he should have beaten Brian Danielson for the title?
Yeah, I think AEW is a bit of a mess right now, honestly. I think whatever when they had Hangman Adam Page lose the title to Punk, I think things really started to go downhill from there.
Yeah,
But I think they did what was best. I think Moxley's probably losing that title to MJF. So I didn't think they were gonna put the title on Danielson just to have him lose it at the next pay-per-view. So that's why I
hmm
think they gave it to Moxley. Danielson, I hope will win the title in the future. It'd be a shame if he doesn't. But I think Moxley is probably just going to be a transitional champion, and that's probably why they gave it to him.
yeah, just to give it to MJF.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
but nah. But in terms of AEW, yeah, I gotta go with MJF, bro. MJF
Oh
is
yeah, MJF. He's other heart and soul probably.
yes, bro, most definitely.
and it sucks, bro, because fucking CM Punk, he ruined that kind of. But
Yeah, I don't know.
but
What are your guys' thoughts on AEW? I think they're really it's the worst I've ever seen it in my opinion. Like, what are you guys
Yeah,
thinking of the
yeah,
product
they
right
fuck,
now?
yeah, they fucking up right now. Like
yeah,
when CM Punk won the title, like we was happy as hell. We was like, "Oh shit, bro, CM Punk won the AEW title," and then he got injured, and then they gave it to John Moxley. Then Punk came back, and then they had like that 3 minute match where John Moxley squashed them. Then they gave it back to Punk, and then Punk had the whole shit with the Young Bucks and Hangman Page, and then he relinquished the title, and then they put it back on John Moxley. And it's just a hot mess. And then on top of that, you got uh Sammy Guevara and Andrade beefing, and I don't know what the hell that's about, but
yeah.
Yeah, for
it,
sure. I think like having Hangman lose that title to Punk, I think like at the time it seemed like the right decision, but really looking back on it, I don't think Hangman deserved to lose to Punk. Like me
yeah,
personally.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but
no,
I
yeah,
don't know.
now
Go
it's
ahead,
like,
Evan.
yeah, I was gonna say now it was a horrible decision, bro. But at the time it was cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
It was one of them things where like you couldn't really tell the future. So at that moment, it was definitely a good decision. But since you don't know the future, you really didn't know whether it was going to go good or bad. In this situation, it turned out to be very bad. So I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I just think with AEW, like I just think there's so much talent that's not being used right now. Like Adam Cole, we haven't seen him. Like who knows what's gonna happen with Malachi Black? Like Miro can't get any television time. Like I feel like they're just not using a lot of their talent right now.
yeah.
yeah,
Am I
man.
tripping or where the fuck is Samoa Joe been?
Exactly. Like
He's in a tag team with Wardlow for some reason.
yeah,
But
what has Darby Allin done as of late?
I
oh
couldn't
shit,
tell you, bro.
damn.
I don't even
The
know.
Hardy Boy.
Yeah, I think AEW is down bad right now. Honestly, like I'm a little worried if I'm being honest.
Yeah, nah, bro. WWE, they finally stepping their shit up. You
It's
know,
Yeah.
Triple H.
yeah,
Triple H
it's
probably,
all
bro.
Triple H. It's all
Yeah.
because of Triple H.
Yeah, what did you guys? So how would you guys book Bray Wyatt? Like, if you had to book him until like now until WrestleMania, like, do you put him in the world title picture? Like, how do you view him fitting into this new landscape in WWE?
See, that's hard, bro. Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to cause Roman can't lose the title right now. Cause I don't want to put Bray Wyatt in a feud with Roman just to have him lose his first feud. You know what I'm talking about? So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, bro. It's kind of hard, bro. Cause like, and even then, it's not really anyone else on the card that he can feud with. Like, what are you gonna do? Put him in a feud with Braun Strowman? Like, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. Well, do you guys think they're gonna do like the Wyatt Six? Like you saw they had like those six figures or people, do you think that he's going to have some sort of faction? Like a name I've been hearing is like Liv Morgan. She lost the title. Do you think like she could be Sister Abigail? Like, do you want to see him do like a faction with Bray Wyatt?
Um, I mean, I don't know, cause we still kind of don't know where this Bray Wyatt character is going, cause it kind of seems like a mixture of the Fiend with old Bray Wyatt, and so we really don't know where he's going with this. So I kind of need to see where he's going. Then wherever he goes with it, then I could probably make my decision on where he would have a group or not. But if he's gonna do like some kind of Fiend thing, then he doesn't need a group. You know what I'm saying? But if he's going to old school Bray Wyatt, then I guess yeah. But I did see the Liv Morgan shit where Rhonda beat her and like she was smiling as she was passing out, and you know she's probably gonna do some heel turn thing, and she's probably gonna do some creepy shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess we'll just see what happens, bro. But it's really hard to say because like I don't want him to feud with Braun Strowman because I definitely don't want him to feud with Seth Rollins because we don't need to see that shit again. Yeah, it's just hard to see where they were gonna go with this, but he needs to definitely have a big match at WrestleMania. I don't know against who yet, but he definitely needs a big match.
Yeah, I heard rumors of like them bringing in Bo Dallas, so I was thinking, well, you have Bo Dallas, you have Liv Morgan, you could maybe bring in Eric Rowan. Like they kind of already have the makings of a pretty cool faction, and I think they need to do something new. I don't want them to go back to the Fiend, or I feel like they have to do something new with him.
Yeah.
Fucking Bo Dallas, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, nah. But as Extreme Rules as a pay-per-view, what did you think?
It wasn't the best, but like I just think like if you compare it to like Extreme Rules 2021, Extreme Rules 2020, Extreme Rules 2019, it was obviously much better.
Yeah, bro, it's 1,000 times better.
Yeah, it was 1,000 times better.
Yeah. I really like the Edge and Finn Balor match. I think what they're doing with the Judgment Day right now is awesome. I think like Finn Balor is the best I've ever seen him in WWE. Like I love how they're having the Judgment Day win. Like when was the last time you saw the Judgment Day like lose on television? Like they're making him look really, really strong, and like even now you're adding in the AJ Styles with the club. Like I think that's going to be really interesting. So I really enjoyed that match. I thought that was definitely the match of the night. The Rollins Riddle match was okay. That may be over. I'm not really sure yet. I mean, it was a decent pay-per-view. I mean, if you're comparing it, like I said, to years past, it was miles ahead. But I think Triple H has a lot better stuff to come. So I would probably say it was about middle of the road. I mean, like, what was your guys' favorite match of the pay-per-view?
Oh, it was Edge and Finn Balor, most definitely. I thought the story that they was telling, I love how they brought Beth Phoenix and they gave her the concerto to make Edge quit. I thought that was a good way to make Edge quit, to make him lose the match.
Fucking Rey Mysterio.
The Rey Mysterio, yeah. Bringing him in and the whole Dominic storyline. How do you feel about the Rey and Dominic storyline?
At first I wasn't a fan because I've never really been a fan of Dominic Mysterio. He just never seemed like he was made for this, honestly. But like he's done a really good job. I think Rhea Ripley has been a great factor in that. In terms of how they go about booking this, I don't know if we eventually get a Rey and Dominic match. I think that's a WrestleMania match if I was booking it. I think he fits with the Judgment Day. Like I really think when you look at him as a group, like he fits with them, and I think it was the right decision to make. Again, I don't know how. Like, how would you guys, in the end, do you want to see Edge, like, get the win, and do you want to see, like, him defeat the Judgment Day? Is that the story you think they're trying to tell? Like, how would you guys book, like, this whole Edge Judgment Day feud? Like, if in terms of how would you end it?
I mean,
I don't know.
that's hard because they're a heel group, and the heel has to get their comeuppance one
Mhm.
day. You know, they gotta lose one day.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to save Edge versus Finn Balor for this big last match for WrestleMania, I guess you could do that. That'd be pretty cool. Ray and Dominic has to happen at WrestleMania. I'm like that has to
Yeah.
happen.
I
Yeah, like
agree.
yeah, that has to happen. Like you need to just like save it. Like it's October right now. Save it. You know, just have the storyline keep going to the point. Cause like what they're doing right now is like Ray doesn't want to hit his son. You know, he
Mhm.
doesn't want to beat Dominic, even though Dominic whooping his ass. So
Yeah.
I guess on a random Raw before WrestleMania, Ray be like, bruh, I don't want to face you, bruh. I don't want to fight you. Then Dominic does something like horrific or some shit, and then that's when Ray's like, yeah, bro, I gotta beat your ass at WrestleMania. And then they had a match.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. But yeah. No, I think that's good. But like in terms of Edge, like, do you want to see him? Like he created the Judgment Day. Do you want to see him destroy the Judgment Day, or do
Yeah,
you
then he
want?
would have to kill it. Yeah, he would have to be the one to
Yeah,
kill it because he was the one that created it.
that's what I was thinking. I just don't know how they would go about booking that.
Nah, you know, I think Triple H could find a way to make that work.
Hmm.
I think he can
Absolutely.
make it work.
Yeah.
Now,
So I
another
have
question is, oh, my bad, bro.
no. Go ahead. I had a question for you, but you can go first.
Oh, all right. How did you feel about Roman Reigns' title reign?
Oh, dude, it's like the best. I mean, what? It's been awesome. I think it got a little stale towards the middle. But I think it's really begun to pick up steam ever since. I think the feud with Drew McIntyre really, got my interest. He's had some great feuds. I mean, it's been so long. It's been over almost 2.5 years. It's hard to even
Hmm.
go back and think about it. But like just winning the title, his feud with Jay Uso was really really good. I loved his feud with Kevin Owens. I thought his feuds with Edge and Daniel Bryan and John Cena. I mean, he's beaten everyone there is to beat, pretty much. In terms of looking forward, me personally, I'm not really a fan of Logan Paul. I like Logan Paul. I don't think he deserves to be fighting for the world titles right now over guys like Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
hell
I
no.
would like to see Reigns on TV a little more. But he's the best thing in pro wrestling. He's the best thing WWE's had in a very long time. In terms of how I want his reign to end, I think Cody right now is the guy that stands out to me
Yes.
that could come back and beat him. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Who, if you had to pick one guy to take those title off of Reigns, who would it be?
Oh, Cody.
Cody.
Yeah,
Cody?
Cody.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all in agreement.
Yeah, Cody, bro.
It's-
I'm sorry, bro. Cody is the only one that
Yeah.
he's just the only one, bro. Okay, now how do you feel about uh? So they're kind of in a conflict right now on either doing Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania or Roman Reigns versus The Rock. What is your thought?
See, I don't think Roman and The Rock need the titles. I don't think that match just doesn't need a world title. But it's probably going to. So at that point, I guess, do you just save Cody for SummerSlam 2023 and you have Cody come back and maybe he faces Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, and then you have The Rock win the 2023 Rumble. You do Rock and Roman at WrestleMania. You have Roman retain, and then maybe you plan for SummerSlam 2023 for Cody to beat Reigns. Because if The Rock is willing to wrestle, no offense to Cody, but they're gonna pick The Rock over Cody Rhodes every day of the week. It's just best for business.
yeah.
Yeah, so I
'Cause
would
it
say,
won't hit the same if like Cody beats Roman
mhm.
before and then he goes after a Rock. It won't make sense.
Yeah,
So
so
it has to
Yeah,
be for
they
the
would have
title.
to probably save that for SummerSlam if they were to do that. Uh, yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to get your
mm.
guys' thoughts on the War Games matches. Like, What do you guys think? There's going to be the men's War Games match and the women's War Games match for Survivor Series. What do you like want to see out of those matches? Who do you want to see involved in those matches? Like, do you want to see the bloodline? Like, what kind of matches, what kind of feuds do you want to see in those?
I would definitely like to see the bloodline in a War Games match, but I don't really know who against. I
Yeah.
mean, because I mean, you can't really do bloodline versus Judgment Day because that's baby. I mean, that's heel versus heel. So I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
can't really do that. I mean, I don't know. I think Judgment Day, if they really did wanted to do the AJ versus Finn Balor thing in the War Games, I mean, you could do that. You would just have to give AJ and them like one more person. If y'all wanted to do that. For the women, I have no idea, bro.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I would love to see Walter in a War Games match, right? Imperial.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the women, that'll fuck it up, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Do you have any ideas for the women's War
They
Games?
have damage. They have damage control with Bailey, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. So maybe if they find a fourth woman for that group, and then you could do like damage control versus like Team Bianca Belair is the only thing I can really think of.
Yeah. I mean, for Bianca, who gonna be on the team? What, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and then they would just have to pick another woman.
Yeah. I mean, the women's division it's not the deepest right now, but they could scrap together some names probably.
Yeah. Now, are they doing? They're not doing the SmackDown versus Raw thing that they've been doing.
I'm not really sure. It doesn't seem like they're gonna do that. And that's the other question I had is, do you guys want to see a draft in the next couple months?
Kinda, yeah. Cause I kind of feel like they need to shake up a little bit. I think they do
Mm-hmm.
need to shake things up a little bit. Um, and no, don't call the draft the Superstar Shake Up, please. WWE, just call it the draft.
Yeah.
but I mean, they could go back to like what they used to do back in the day, where they had the draft after WrestleMania. I mean, they could do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I really think just having new rosters, like he already has new commentary teams, like just having new rosters, I think would really do a lot of good for the product right now.
Yeah, like I mean, they could probably put if they're gonna do the whole Sammy takes over the Usos thing. I mean, they could bring Kevin Owens to SmackDown.
Yeah, that is my dream booking is to have the Bloodline turn on Sami Zayn, have
That's gonna
Sami
be
Zayn.
sad, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna team with Owens, and at WrestleMania 39, Owens and Zayn are gonna beat the Usos for the tag team titles.
Yeah.
See, that shit sounds amazing, bro.
That
shit.
better happen. Or I'm gonna be like, there's no better way to book that, honestly.
Now the thing is, though, I kind of feel like whenever the Usos lose the titles, the same night Roman's gonna lose the titles. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, that could make sense.
Like if the Usos lose the titles, well, it's just like, well, damn, we know what's gonna happen later tonight, type thing.
Oh yeah, I would hope Cody would beat Roman if that's the match.
Dude,
yeah, if that is the match, yeah.
I'm honestly at the point where I don't even really want to see The Rock come back. Like, I'd rather just see Cody beat Reigns. Like,
Me too.
Yeah. I have no interest in seeing The Rock wrestle anymore. That's just me.
You know, that might be how it's gonna go because Vince was the one running shit. So if he would have fucking picked The Rock, but if it's Triple H, he might think about it. That's something else.
But I think he also needs to look at it from the standpoint of like, The Rock is going to draw a lot of money, and at the end of the day, it is a business. And if you can get The Rock, you're gonna do what's best for business. So I think it's probably ultimately gonna be up to The Rock if he wants to or not.
Yeah, well, there was another thing I saw, bro, where they basically said they could do Roman and The Rock on night 1, and then do Roman and Cody on night 2.
Oh yeah, that there you go. That's perfect. I would totally be down for that.
Yeah, I think that makes everybody happy. You know, for the people like us that want Roman versus Cody, and for the people that want Roman versus Rock, I think that make everybody happy. Everybody get what they want, and whatnot. So yeah, I'd be down for that.
Okay. All right. I have another question for you guys. So, like, I look back on just recent WWE, and I feel like a lot of mistakes, like booking mistakes, have been made. So, if you guys could go back and change like one thing over the last couple years, whether it was like a title change or like anything, like for me, for example, it would be like I wish Finn Balor got another reign as world champion. Like if you guys could go back and change one thing over the last couple years, like what would it be?
Oh shit, that is an excellent question. 'Cause there's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know there's a lot.
the one.
It's hard to pick one. Like for another one for me is like Jinder Mahal. Like I don't know. Like you have guys that have like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe never got well, Kevin Owens was world champion, but all these guys deserve to be world champion again. And the fact that Jinder Mahal held the title for like half a year, that honestly makes me
Yeah,
sick
nah, that
a
shit was
little bit.
ridiculous.
Fucking
So like
Mahal,
that's a
bro.
good example right there. But like, do you guys have like another one that comes to mind?
Bro, the first one that comes to mind is fucking Goldberg and the Fiend, bro. Why the fuck did Goldberg win, bro? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You will not hear any good things about Goldberg from me.
Yeah, hell nah, bro.
That's what you
I
hope.
can't, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
Another
No, that's
decision
definitely
that I would have changed was the whole Seth Rollins Fiend shit from Hell in a Cell. Cause why the fuck are we having a DQ in Hell in a Cell?
Mm-hmm.
The fucking referee, this is not you, Seth. Motherfucker, you with me?
Dude, we could
How you
honestly
know
sit here
him?
all night talking about stuff that they messed up on.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
just
I
a simple,
wish. Oh shit, my bad. I was gonna say I wish Keith Lee would have fucking done something, but
Yeah,
never
you
do
can say that
nothing.
about a lot of people. Yeah, like if there was one guy over these last couple of years that you wanted to see as world champion that unfortunately never has, who would it be?
Finn Balor definitely would have been one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think over the last few years.
There's
Samoa Joe, bro.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe.
I feel like
Why the fuck didn't he
probably
beat fucking Brock, bro? He should have won.
He
Who?
should have beat Brock at Great Balls of Fire, bro.
Oh, Samoa Joe.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that but definitely Finn Balor deserves. I think Kevin Owens deserves another reign.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just a Kevin Owens guy. I don't see Nakamura. I think he deserved it at one point. I don't ever see him getting to that level again.
Nah, bro, they fucked up Shinsuke bad, bro.
Yeah,
Cause like they had him lose to Jinder Mahal twice.
Yeah,
And that shit was racist as hell, bro. Yeah, bro. But fucking, yeah.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say WrestleMania 34 was terrible. Everything should have fucking changed.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Shinsuke,
Yeah,
fucking Asuka, everything, bro.
Yes,
Yeah, that was awful. Like Sami Zayn, I maybe, but I don't know if I ever see him being a world champion.
but I mean, you don't have to be a GOAT you don't have to win a world championship in order to be considered a great,
I mean, yeah, but it definitely helps. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's guys that deserve to be world champion, and it would be a shame if they never do. And I think Sami Zayn is definitely one of them.
Yeah. How do you feel about Austin Theory becoming the future?
Well, see, here's the thing. If Triple H would have taken over a few months earlier, I don't think Austin Theory would be Mr. Money in the Bank right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He's all right. I don't see him as the future. Like I think of guys like Johnny Gargano and Gunther. Like I like them a lot more than him. I mean, he's fine. I could see him as a world champion, but like I don't really. What makes him the face of the company? Like he has a good look, I guess, but like other than that,
nothing
stands out.
And people like to say that people like to say he's gonna be the new John Cena, and I'm like, shut the hell up, bro.
I'll smack the shit out you.
What's his gimmick? What makes him stand out? He just takes selfies. Like I don't
Nothing.
see
And where
him
has he
changing.
been? He's Mr. Money in the Bank. What has he been doing, bro? Nothing.
Yeah,
What the
so
fuck?
like yeah, like in NXT when Triple H was in charge, like he never did anything. He never was NXT champion. He never won anything in NXT. And like I'm not saying he's gonna get buried on the main roster, but like I definitely don't think Triple H is seeing him in the same light that Vince McMahon did.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
it was if you guys could have changed who won Money in the Bank this year, who would you guys have had win it?
Well, since Cody got injured, and we can't give it to Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Who
mean,
was in the Money in the Bank? I forgot, bro.
It was like
you-
McIntyre, Rollins, I think Ricochet might have been. I think Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
You know what?
uh,
Sami Zayn would have been cool. I mean, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is like they probably would have had an unsuccessful cash in because who's actually going to cash in on Roman Reigns?
nobody.
Yeah, only Drew, but Drew, like, I don't know.
I mean, you could have gave it to Drew, and then Drew could have been like, "Yeah, but I'm cashing this shit in at Clash at the Castle," and then he loses. That would have made sense.
Mm-hmm. I could see that because what are you even going to do with Theory? Like, how would you guys book him? Are you guys going to book him for an unsuccessful cash in? Like, what do you even do with him now?
Exactly my point. Because see, that's the thing of one of the repercussions of Triple H taking over at the Vince. By the time Triple H took over, he already had the Money in the Bank, and I agree with you that if Triple H was booking like a couple weeks before he actually started, yeah, nah, bro, Austin Theory wouldn't have been Mr. Money in the Bank, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
I don't know what they do with that.
yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do about that. I know he ain't beating Roman. I mean, we know he ain't beating Roman, so
Yeah, no.
Yeah, hell nah. Well, I guess another question is, do you have a favorite women's wrestler?
I don't know. I don't pay as much attention to the women as I do the men. Not really, honestly. I don't know. Who's your guys' favorite?
Sasha.
Yes,
Sasha, Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca. Trying to think who else.
Everybody who's not in WWE right now, bro.
Yeah, dude, I don't really have a favorite. I really don't pay attention that much to women. Like I like Britt Baker and AEW. I don't like. Yeah, she's good. Sasha's all right. I just think the women have been booked so badly in WWE that it was really hard to have any interest in them.
Yeah.
You know, like you guys remember like the Queen of the Ring tournament and how bad that was.
Damn, I forgot all about that.
Yeah,
it was like what the fuck? They had fucking Doudrop on the finals. What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's like it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to be invested in the division when it's just been booked so badly. That's obviously going to change with Triple H, and you've already seen that. But I think the women's division still has a long way to go before, like, I'm going to be as invested in it as like the men's division.
Yeah. Do you think that Charlotte and Ronda Rousey should have main evented WrestleMania Night 1 over Stone Cold and Kevin Owens?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, good.
Stone Cold and Kevin Owens, that was like one of my favorite moments as like a wrestling fan, period. Like I don't know about you guys, but I was absolutely marking out during that.
Nah, that shit was amazing.
That was amazing.
Like I could not believe what I was watching. That was insane, dude.
Yes.
Yeah,
apparently Ronda got mad that Stone Cold was getting the main event, and it was just like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, you was for the main event over Stone Cold. Like, what?
You think you better? Hell nah.
Ronda's trash. I'm not a fan of Ronda at all, honestly.
Yeah, we're not either.
Ronda's cringe as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's another question I had. Is like, we obviously got to see Kevin Owens main event WrestleMania this year, which was one of my favorite things. Like AJ Styles got the main event against Undertaker a couple of years ago. Like, who's someone that you guys want to see main event at WrestleMania? You know, that has
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. No, bro. Okay, and I know what I'm about to say is really, really wishful thinking, bro. I know it's not gonna happen, bro, but it would be amazing. Like if like Big E was to come back, bro,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
and he has his whole redemption storyline where he comes back, he wins the Royal Rumble after his broken neck, and he's just like, yeah, bro, I want my WWE title rematch that I never got. And he gets to that WrestleMania and he wins back the WWE title, and then Triple H books his title reign right.
dude, that honestly could be better than Cody Rhodes.
Yes, bro. I know it's wishful thinking, bro. Like I know it might not. No, it's probably not gonna happen. But
Triple H gonna
it's
be like, people like you don't deserve to be. Yeah,
Um,
nah.
I don't know, man. See, I forgot about Big E. I didn't think about that. Like, I don't know when he's supposed to come back, but that would be that'd be awesome.
yeah.
Because apparently, like Randy, Cody, Big E, they're gonna come off by January. So hopefully they're all in
Oh
the Rumble.
wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. That would be really awesome. I still think Cody probably is going to win it first, but I think Big E should definitely win the world title one day again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. Yeah. Nah, bro. Cody, do you have a prediction on the women's rumble? Since we're all agreeing with Cody for the
Um,
men.
like I know they want to do probably Becky and Ronda. I think Sasha deserves it. Like Charlotte's
Yes.
1-1, Becky's 1-1. I think Sasha deserves. I mean, she's already main evented WrestleMania though. Um, I don't know. I see Sasha, and that's about it. Like maybe Bailey, she hasn't won. Who are you guys think? Maybe Rhea's doing some really good work right now. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Sasha, man. It sucks that she still hasn't even won one, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Hmm.
But
He was supposed to
what's
win
the
it this
match?
year, but they wanted to do Charlotte versus fucking Ronda.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the women's match you want to see at WrestleMania, like for the title?
If they're going to have Sasha win, then I think we should get that four horsewoman fatal
Oh,
four
yeah.
way match.
How have we not gotten that yet?
Exactly my point. So yeah,
Yeah.
like let's have a situation where okay, who I guess give the title to Bailey, I guess, and you have Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, and some other woman in the final four, and you can have Sasha win it, but then you have Becky and Charlotte like, no, I want a title match or whatever the fuck, and then that's when they come out and they be like, yeah, okay, we're gonna have a fatal four way, we'll get the four horsewoman. Like, imagine the promos for that match.
Oh yeah. No, that'd be great, dude. I don't
Yeah.
know. Who's like a woman's wrestler in WWE that you think should be champion? Like Liv Morgan was one. A lot of people wanted
Zelina
to see,
Vega.
but Selena Vega. Really?
Yes.
You think she's
yeah, I
world
mean,
champion material?
I don't know, bro. Because the Liv Morgan thing, bro, like
Exactly. That's what
everybody wanted that, bro. But that shit was ass. Not good.
I
Not
know.
to like. It wasn't that. It was terrible, bro. It was only Ronda. Like, nah, man. She should have done
Yeah.
something better. Or won it when Nikki fucking bitch ass,
Oh
whatever her name
God,
is.
dude.
She should have won it there instead of her. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Hell no.
I feel like the problem with the women's division is like you have the four horsewomen, you have Ronda, and then you have Bianca Belair. Like, who else
And
do
that's
you
it.
really? Who? Yeah, like that's it. Like no one else really. Like I can look at and be like, yeah, they could be like the face of the women's division.
Cause I mean, you did have Oscar and Alexa Bliss, but you fucked them two
Oh,
up by the booking.
yeah, Asuka. I hope Triple H can bring back Asuka a little bit. What about like Io Sky or Dakota Kai? I think them two like under Bailey. Do you see
Eventually,
either of them?
eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right now, nah, it's too
Yeah,
early.
right now, no, but like eventually, maybe in the next couple of years, most definitely, yeah.
yeah. I think they're definitely building up for the future. I think Rhea Ripley could be the next kind of star in the women's division.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
been doing her work in Judgment Day and whatnot. I mean, if we want to be honest, she's been doing pretty good. She's up there with Bianca and whatnot. I mean, she's not like champion and whatnot, but in terms of like storyline,
Mm.
you could say she's up there, yeah.
Yeah, the other one that comes to mind is like Shayna Baszler. I think She like if you remember her how she was in NXT, I feel like Triple H booked her really well. I can see her hopefully being a champion one day.
She should
Yeah,
have won
no,
the two
Shayna
thousand
Baszler would
twenty
have been
Rumble.
amazing, bro. But hell no, everything she's done is ass now, bro.
She
I
should
don't
have
know
won
how
the
they could bring her
2020
back, but
Rumble.
No,
yeah,
I think under Triple H she might be able to.
yeah, hopefully. Mhm.
Yeah, Triple H is fixing shit up. Speaking of which, fixing shit up. How do you feel about like the whole Intercontinental and United States
Oh,
Championships?
dude, it is so like it's crazy to think about how far we've come. Because like, do you guys remember like the Intercontinental title was like defended like once every like 3 months. Like if you
Yeah,
guys remember, like Nakamura's champion, like the fact that like
I
now we
forgot about
have
that.
like an Intercontinental title match like every other week, it seems like it's crazy if you really think about it. Like it's night and day, the differences. Like Gunther has defended against so many different people. It's Sheamus, Ricochet, um, just so many great title matches. I mean, Bobby Lashley was defending against Styles, Miz, Rollins, Mustafa Ali. The titles are like the best the best I've ever seen them in terms of like prestige and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I one question I was thinking of was like for Gunther, do you guys want to see him break the record for I think it's 454 days is the record for longest IC title reign. Can you guys see Gunther breaking that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, cause I want Walter to become a world champion, but that ain't gonna happen soon. So if he could do that with the Intercontinental, it'll be
Yeah.
cool.
If he could break that record, bro, like like you're saying, well, like we're big fans of Walter Gunther.
Hmm.
So if he could break that record as the IC champion, that shit would be amazing. And then whoever beats him for the IC title, they're gonna be a star. And then after that, you could put Walter in the world title picture, and whenever that might be. Because when did he win it? What, June 2022?
Yeah, he's been champion for about 120 days.
Okay, so
Yeah, really? Oh, okay.
I know, yeah. So damn, 400 and so let's say he loses it at 500 days, right? So
Hmm.
that probably won't be till sometime 2024, I'm assuming.
Possibly some maybe in the summer of 23, maybe.
Yeah,
Uh,
sometime down the line.
oh
Uh,
yeah, you're right. It is almost 24. Wow,
yeah.
that's
By
crazy.
2024. Let's say he gets to 500 days. He breaks the 454-day record and he gets to 500.
Hmm.
Whoever beats him whoever it is gonna be a big star. And then after that, well, Walter just had this 500-day IC title reign. Well, let's put him in the world title picture and see how he do that. And obviously, he gonna do amazing.
Hmm.
And I think he could do some great stuff with the title, but it's got to come off of Roman first, though.
Yeah, I think that's perfect because he's gonna stay the champion. He's gonna continue to look really strong, and I don't really see anyone on the roster right now that could beat him. The only guy I really think of is like Braun Breaker, honestly.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't know, bro. I don't.
I
Braun
know, like
Breaker weird.
who could
But
you guys even see taking that title off of him?
Nobody.
yeah,
I
somebody
can't think
good,
of
but they're not.
nobody.
Yeah.
I can't think of nobody, bro.
Gargano maybe?
That's what I was just thinking about, bro. Maybe, but I don't know. They got to build Johnny Gargano up a little bit.
Yeah, Gargano for me is a world title. He needs to be world champion
Yeah.
in a perfect world, but I don't know. There's so many guys that I look at and like I see like and I just think like they need to be world champion, and unfortunately I just don't think it's gonna happen because there's just so many of them, and there's only so much time. Like I just think like Balor, Owens, Styles, Rollins, Zayn, like Gargano, like all these guys deserve to be world champion. I just don't know if we're gonna get to see all of them as world champion.
Yeah. I mean, I think we got time. I mean, once Roman drops the titles,
Hmm.
the possibilities is endless.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's just we just got to get through this Roman title reign.
Yeah. Yeah, in terms of Rollins is champion, who would you want to see beat Rollins for the title?
If Rollins was to become the world champion.
No, if for the United States title, how would you want to
Shit.
see? Yeah.
You see, I was thinking about that, bro, and I feel like the only reason they put it on him is so that Bobby could go feud with Brock.
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
lose.
I mean, after the Brock feud with Bobby, I don't know. I feel like they're going to take the shit off of him and put it back on Bobby Lashley.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe Riddle. Like they've done 2 matches so far. Maybe the third match is for the
U.S. title.
I could see that. I think Gargano. I think it's got to be a baby face more than likely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was thinking Riddle. Maybe Mustafa Ali. I think he needs to be built back up. I don't know. I was honestly shocked they gave him the title. Like,
me too.
It can't be just because of Brock Lesnar. I feel like they have to have some sort of plan for Rollins as champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, for Bobby, they took it off of him. I feel because they want him to lose to Brock, but Brock don't need the championship, and they're not gonna have a match without the championship. So they said, "Fuck this, bro. Just give it to Rollins." And then,
yeah, I don't know.
But speaking of which, how did you feel about Brock Lesnar winning the Royal Rumble this year?
Oh, dude, this Royal Rumble was so trash this year, dude.
Yes,
okay.
bro. Yes.
It was so bad. Like, I absolutely hated it. The fact that Bad Bunny, Shane McMahon,
bro, yeah. I forgot about the Final Four, bro. The fucking Final Four was like Shane McMahon. These motherfuckers, bro. Oh my god, bro. Hell no.
Oh my god, it was and I was so hyped for the Royal Rumble too because there were so many possibilities. Like, I remember believing Big E was gonna win it, and
that's what we thought.
Yeah, I honestly thought Roman was gonna lose to Seth. I thought Seth was gonna beat Roman, for the Universal title at the Royal Rumble. And then Brock was going to beat Bobby Lashley, and then Roman was going to win the Rumble, and they were going to do Roman versus Brock at WrestleMania, and then they were going to do Big E versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title. That didn't happen, but, it was just so predictable. Everyone knew Brock was going to win. It was bad. And I get having them unify the titles and stuff, but it was I wish it was a little more exciting. It was just so predictable, so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucked that match up, bro. That shit was horrible, bro.
That's probably the worst Royal Rumble I've ever seen. There's almost nothing good I can say about that match.
Yeah, that shit was horrible, bro. And it was just the thing, bro. Once Roman fucked over Brock in the title match, bro, it was oh my god, bro. We already know Brock's gonna come out and win the men's Rumble. And sure enough, that motherfucker came out at number 30, threw everybody out, and won. And that shit was...
Yeah, you know what pissed me off, too, is, he eliminated Drew McIntyre. So it felt like everything they did with, McIntyre, in 2020 when he eliminated Brock, it was it's like they undid all of it because they just had Brock come back and eliminate him. It was I hated that because it was they put Drew McIntyre over, and then a couple years later, it's oh, no, Brock's still gonna eliminate him. Yeah. Not a fan.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that shit either. How did you feel about WrestleMania this year? WrestleMania 38.
It was definitely the best Mania I've seen. The first one I saw was 33, so I've watched 33 through 38. 38 was definitely the best I've seen. It's probably one of the better shows this year, honestly. Both main events were really good. I really liked the Kevin Owens Stone Cold match. I thought all the celebrity matches were really, really good. Pat McAfee match was really good. The Johnny Knoxville, Sami Zayn match, I really enjoyed that. There was another celebrity match I can't remember.
Damn, what was the other celebrity match?
It
was the Logan Paul match.
Yeah, that match was really good. Logan Paul, he was fun to watch. Yeah, there was a lot of filler. I felt like the tag team title match was not good. It was the Usos versus like Nakamura and Rick Boogs. Like that's
Oh
just
yeah,
not.
that was when Rick Boogs hurt his knee.
Yeah, that's just not a WrestleMania match.
Yeah,
Um,
they needed to get the Usos on.
yeah, I know. Like I don't even think the Intercontinental title was on WrestleMania this year.
It was, or the U.S. title.
Yeah, or the U.S. title, which pissed me off. But it, like, I don't know. It was good for what it was, I thought. I mean, the expectations, I feel like there was no expectations going into
Yeah,
it.
none at all.
Yeah, man. Like
I don't know. What other matches am I forgetting? Like Edge, AJ Styles, that was okay. Oh, and then Cody. How Cody debuting was really, really cool as well.
That shit was amazing.
that was probably the best thing ever, bro. Cody comes back, but
Yeah.
that fucking Edge and AJ Styles, bro. I feel like that shit was underwhelming, bro. It
Yo,
wasn't
that was so,
as good
it was
as
so
expected.
boring, dude. Like, it was so
Yeah,
slow
bro.
paced. Like I did not enjoy that at all.
Yeah, like I can honestly say Edge and Seth Rollins had way better chemistry than Edge and AJ Styles.
Yeah. What do you guys think of AJ Styles? Like, do you guys think he's like on the last legs of his career right now?
I hope not. I mean, I think AJ can still go, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like he just should have came earlier, bro. He came at a good time, but it fucked him over, bro. When he
Yeah.
already came, so.
I'm worried that it's like he's gonna retire soon. It scares me because I don't want to see him retire.
I hope not, bro. I hope not. I mean, how old is AJ right now? Like what, 45?
Yeah, but he's been wrestling for such a long time, man. I feel like.
You know what they might do with him? They might do a thing where, like, kind of like how, when Shawn Michaels came back from his back injury and whatnot, where like he'll wrestle for like a good portion of the year and then he'll take like a couple months off and then he'll come back. Like they might do some shit like that with him in the like next coming years, if that make any sense.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. All right, I have one more question for you guys. So, what is your guys' favorite match of all time?
Ooh, damn.
Oof. I don't,
All right, how about this? What's your favorite moment of all time?
Favorite moment of all time? There's a very special moment that me and Mondo, we were there for this live.
man, shit.
It was Money in the Bank 2021 where we saw John Cena come back and he confronted Roman, and yeah, bro.
That is really sick.
That was amazing, bro, because not a single word, bro. Like, nothing, bro. And then he just comes back to the biggest pop ever, bro. That shit was amazing.
Yeah, yes, we was there for that. That shit, like, bro, it was, I'm speechless. Like, I'm still speechless. That shit happened like a year and a half ago, and I'm still speechless about it. Like,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you have a favorite moment?
For me, it would have to be when Kevin Owens won the Universal title. I thought that was really, really great because it was just like everyone wanted it to happen. Like everyone wanted to see him win, but we all were like, no, they're going to give it to Roman or they're going to give it to Seth Rollins. And then it actually happened. And just like that moment of like Triple H comes out of nowhere and pedigrees Roman Reigns. And then he turns on Seth Rollins. And then Kevin Owens wins the title. And it's like no one could believe it. And it was just so great. Like it was like great when I started watching wrestling again. So it was like, it was still new. And like, it was just awesome because like it was like they finally listened to the fans and they gave it to Kevin Owens, and I thought that was an awesome moment.
Yeah.
And then they had Goldberg squash him.
I know. I was just gonna ask you about that. How did you feel about fucking bitch ass Goldberg coming back to beat Kevin Owens?
Yeah, that was the death of the Universal title in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like the Universal title was like meant for like the new era because like they gave it to Finn Balor. He was like supposed to be the face of the new era, and then they gave it to Kevin Owens. So it was like I thought that title was gonna be put on like young up and coming stars, and then they put it on Goldberg and Lesnar. It's like they ruined the title. Like it was supposed to be the title for the new era, and they're putting it on 50-year-old Goldberg.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then they gave it to Brock Lesnar, and Brock held that shit for like 10 years, bro. And then Yeah,
Yeah, the other moment I really, really love is when Bray Wyatt won the WWE title
that shit
in
was
the
crazy.
Elimination Chamber. That was really, really exciting because it was like, again, it was just something new. Like to see Bray finally win that. Like it was rumored to happen, but like it was something like you couldn't believe until you saw it. And
Hmm.
Yeah.
that was I really, really like that moment too.
Do you
Yeah.
feel Kevin Owens should have turned on Chris Jericho?
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
I think it was rumored that like Owens was gonna hold the title till Mania and Jericho was
Yep.
gonna beat him for the title. I don't think
Yep.
that was the right decision. I don't think Jericho should have beat Owens. I don't think Jericho needed a world title anymore. For me personally, I would have just wanted to see Finn Balor come back and beat Owens for the title. I thought that would have been really, really cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Do you
think that
think?
heel turn is one of the best. Like, even though he was already a heel, so he like double heel turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an awesome moment. It's sad to see how the way his title reign ended, and yeah, he deserved a lot better.
Yeah. Do you think Randy Orton should have won the Rumble that year?
Looking back on it, no. Like I think the rumor I heard was like, do you guys remember SummerSlam 2016 when like Brock like just beat up Orton, like he was bleeding and he was just elbowing him?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
I think the reason Orton won that Rumble is they were kind of like paying him back because he took that beating like a champ, honestly. So they're like, all right, well, we're gonna give you the Royal Rumble and we're gonna give you a world title win because Randy Orton never won a world title at WrestleMania as a babyface. So I think that's why they had him win the Rumble and beat Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Even though I think that was the wrong decision, I think Bray Wyatt should have won. But no, I don't think that was the right decision. I think like me, if in a perfect world, if I was booking it, I would have had Sami Zayn win the Rumble, and you would have did Owens versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 33.
Oh shit.
I would have loved that. I remember having Wyatt win the title. Everyone wanted to see like a triple threat match between Harper, Orton, and Wyatt.
Yes, Bo.
Yeah. And I remember hearing like Vince said that like Harper didn't deserve it, and that pissed me and a lot of people off.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know. Orton didn't. I really am sick of like these people winning the Royal Rumble that don't need it. Like, how many times do you have to have a guy that's already won a Royal Rumble, that's already main evented WrestleMania, win the Royal Rumble again? Like it's ridiculous. Like you had Edge last year, you had Brock Lesnar this year, you had Orton in 2017. Like it's like, can we get some new guys, to win the Royal Rumble? Like look at the 2020 Royal Rumble. Like that's how you book a Royal Rumble. That's how you make a new star and a guy like Drew McIntyre. I really hope that's what Triple H does with the Royal Rumble moving forward.
Yeah, nah, bro. That Edge shit last year, that got on my nerves, bro. Because I really felt like Daniel Bryan never had the opportunity to win the Rumble.
It's like, why couldn't
And
Bryan
they fucked him over, bro. Again.
Like, he was in the match anyway. You just couldn't have had him win the Rumble? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, nah, bro. That shit pissed me off. Because, like, they fucked him over in 2014 when they didn't even put him in the Rumble. Then 2015, they had him get eliminated in, like, 5 minutes. And then you finally had an opportunity to have him win the Rumble, and then they fucked him over. And I'm just like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, definitely. Like, this Royal Rumble, I think I'm most excited for just because it's Triple H's first Royal Rumble. And, like, it should be a lot better. Like what we've been used to, like, this should be the best Royal Rumble we've seen in a very long time, honestly.
Yeah. Yes.
And talking about it doesn't count as a Royal Rumble, but the greatest Royal Rumble, fucking Daniel Bryan should have won at least, bro. It came at number 1 and they got eliminated by Big Cass. Who the fuck?
Yeah, hell no, bro.
Yeah, that one does. I don't count that as a Royal Rumble, but
nah, bro. Shit. But now speaking of since me and Mondo will be attending Royal Rumble in San Antonio. Yes, bro. Yes. Is there any wrestling shows that you've been to?
I've actually never been to a WWE show before.
Damn, for real?
Dude, because it was like the product was just always so bad that I didn't want to go sit through a 3-hour Raw. You know, now that the product, like now that the
Okay,
product's
like, bro,
better,
tell me why we went to the Raw after Money in the Bank 2021, bro, and like we wasn't even gonna go, but then we saw John Cena and we was like, fuck it, bro. That shit was, oh my God, bro.
Bruh, John Cena came for the first 5 minutes. We should have left after that, bro. We got
Exactly.
fucking music battle match. Fucking Ezekiel. Elias left. What else? Keith Lee got buried by fucking Goldberg or something. That shit was terrible,
Yeah,
bro.
Goldberg,
Yeah.
yeah, fucking Goldberg returned, and then we had Nikki Ash Cross, whatever her name was. They're like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's why
man.
I've never gone to one because I just felt like the product wasn't that good. But now it's different now. Like if there was, I'm from Detroit, so if there was one in Detroit, I would probably go to it. But I just
Yeah.
never thought the product was like I didn't want to sit through a 3-hour Raw, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, hell no.
But I've been to 2 AEW shows. I went to Blood and Guts in Detroit.
Oh shit.
Let me tell you, seeing your first wrestling show in person, seeing a Blood and Guts match, like it's gonna be very hard to top that. Like, let me tell you, dude, seeing thumbtacks and seeing someone get thrown off a cage and just like that match was, oh my goodness, I can't even describe to you what that was like in person. Like, pretty much anything
Yeah.
you could ever think of seeing in a wrestling match, I pretty much saw it all in like at my first show. Like that was really, really fun. And then there was a show in Grand Rapids I went to over the summer. They had like an AEW Battle of the Belts. That was a decent show. Nothing too big happened. Like there was like a Cesaro Takashka match. He was a Japanese wrestler. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him in AEW.
No.
No, no.
We
Okay.
know something about that, much, man.
Yeah, but there was like they had a Ring of Honor title match, and I think they got like 4.75 stars. So that was a really cool match.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but that's all I've been to. So, but I did see a Blood and Guts match, that was really, really cool.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. I went to I don't know. I think it's called Winter is Coming, or it was
Yeah,
Dan
you
Bryan
went to
and
this
Hangman
coming,
Page.
yeah.
Yeah, what'd you think about that match? Dan Bryan and Hangman Page.
Daniel Bryan, that was really, really good. Yeah, that was a great match. I think that was a 5-star match as well. That was a really cool show to go to.
Cause it was about an hour or something, which I didn't like how it ended in a draw, but it was probably the best thing. Cause I don't want Daniel Bryan to lose, but he shouldn't have won. So, I guess.
Yeah, like for me personally, I want to go to a WWE show now because I've never seen guys like Roman and Seth and Drew and Kevin Owens and Zayn. Like I've never seen any of these guys in person before.
Yeah.
But yeah. I actually have a funny story. So when we went to the show, and me and my brother, we got there early, so we were just walking around the arena, and in the back there was media entrance. So we told them we were from media, and they let us in media entrance. And so we were walking around the back, and we saw like a couple of AEW wrestlers, and we were just walking.
Oh
by.
shit.
I don't know if you guys know like who Rush is or Rush. He's not that popular in AEW.
Who's that? I've heard that before.
Yeah, it do
he's
sound
like-
kind of familiar.
Yeah, he's like partners with like Andrade in AEW, and we walked past him. Like it was kind of funny, but then they ended up like asking us, and we had to go. We had to get out. But
Hey, my bro, we
was
gotta
really,
do that,
really
bro.
cool.
Yeah, we gotta do that, bro.
Yeah, we gotta do
that was really cool. But yeah.
Have you ever met a wrestler before?
No, I have
No?
not. I don't think so.
Yeah, me either, bro. Mine, don't go ahead and tell your story, bro.
You already know, man. Nah, bro. I met Mick Foley. That's what it was.
Where'd you meet him at?
It was in Irving. It was a weird show. It was the same show where I don't know if you heard, but it was where a referee almost died by Lars Sullivan, or not Lars Sullivan, Kevin Sullivan. It was like his manager or something. But he was there and he was signing stuff. I got like a signed Socko and stuff, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never. I can't believe I've never met anyone before.
Yeah, me either, bro.
I
Well, we
don't
was
know.
close. We almost met Booker T and Rob Van Dam, but they
Oh
canceled the
yeah,
show at the last second. It pissed me off.
Oh man.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like, I know some indie wrestlers. I don't think you guys would know any of them though.
Maybe go ahead, Taylor.
Maybe,
You know
yeah. I was gonna say maybe.
who Truth Martini is?
Okay,
Yeah,
hell no.
No,
Who?
he used to manage Jay Lethal in Ring of Honor. I've met him, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Nah, bro. The closest thing to a wrestler that I met, shit. I didn't even meet him. I was just standing next to him. It was it was Fatu from MLW.
Oh, okay.
I didn't meet him, but like we were like outside the building, and he was standing outside smoking a joint, and we was just like, was that Fatu? And then Mondo was like, nah, but that's not him. And we get we get in the building. He has a match. I'm like, bro, motherfucker, that's the same person that was outside, bro.
I thought it was different because I'm like, why is this dude in jeans, sandals, shirtless, smoking a blunt, bro, outside? What the fuck? I don't think that would be him, bro. But shit.
That's funny.
Yeah, but
I
other than that, nah, I haven't met no wrestlers.
Yeah.
I've met Teddy Long,
Cool.
and then Boogeyman, and then that's about it.
Really?
I don't think I've met anybody else.
Well, with the boogeyman, the boogeyman
album
was after.
Dude, I gotta meet some wrestlers, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the indie shows, bro. Those be the easiest one to meet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know who we met? We met that. I don't know if you know him, but it's a old white dude, or not. He's not old, but it's a white dude who's always in the crowd with the red hat and the blue shirt.
Oh yeah.
Does he have like a beard or a goatee?
Nah,
He doesn't have no facial hair. He wears the red cap. He's got the blue like vest shirt thing on.
If I
Is it
saw
Rick?
him, I'd probably know who he was.
He always sits in the front row. You wouldn't know him. Like if we was able to point it out, you would know him. Or like, okay, you know the one, the old fat white dude. He's kind of got a goatee. He wears the green shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, we met him too. Yeah, we met him too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. All right,
I didn't think he wanted to meet us, but yeah.
He ain't want to meet us, bro. Because like it was after WrestleMania. Because WrestleMania was in Arlington, and we live in Arlington, bro. So we was able to go to that shit. And like after the show, we're sitting here waiting for our ride, and we see him like taking pictures with a couple other people, and they leave. So then we was just like, "Hey, bro, can we get a picture?" And he was just like, "Yeah, bro, just hurry this shit up." Like, I was
like, "Damn, bro, okay."
That's funny. All right, I have something that just came to my mind. Do you guys know who JD from New York is?
sound familiar.
Yeah, I heard that before. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I was just wondering because he's like my favorite wrestling YouTuber, so I was wondering if you guys knew who that was.
JD from New York. Damn, that sound familiar.
Yeah. Do you guys have like a wrestling YouTube that you guys like watching?
Well, me and Dylan met Adam Wilborn and Simon from What Culture.
Oh yeah, we did, bro. Yes, bro. Yeah.
That's cool. I like them.
Yes, we met them outside of SmackDown, the SmackDown Hall of Fame before WrestleMania 38. We met Simon. We were on the escalator going downstairs, and Mondo says to me, he's just like, "Hey, bro, that look like Simon Miller." And I was just like, "Bro, that's out here, bro." And then we looked closely, and we were like, "Oh
shit, bro, what the fuck?"
That's cool, bro. I'd love to meet them one day.
shit!"
Yeah. I don't know about wrestling YouTubers. You, Dylan? I don't really know, bro.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people who I watch. You know, got them, Cultaholic. But in terms of like, I guess people that are not, you know, well known.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Dan the Beast. Shout out to DVD Freak. Shout out to damn. Oh, I like Wrestling with Regret.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who those are.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Nah, bro. Do you know who? What's his channel name? But it's In the Clutch, and his name is Ross and Dub, bro. I love those motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. I love them too. Yeah, them too fun.
I think I know who that is. So, are you guys, other than the Royal Rumble, are you guys going to any other shows? Or just the Royal Rumble?
Actually, yes, we will be going to the Raw on Halloween because it will be in Dallas. So we'll be going to that. Since Raw hasn't been bad since Triple H has taken over, we said fuck it, we'll go to a Raw.
No, I'd definitely go to a Raw if there was one by me.
Yeah. So other than that, we're really trying to pull for WrestleMania 39, but we're not sure yet.
Oh, you guys think you can make that happen?
We're trying, bro.
We're trying, bro.
We're hella trying, bro.
Everything's so expensive in LA, bro. Fuck this.
Yeah, because like, bro, we was looking at hotels and shit because WrestleMania is gonna be in Inglewood, so we're looking at hotels in Inglewood. Bro, them shits was like $1,000 a night.
Dude, what?
Yes, bro. Them shits was expensive, bro, and it's just like, fuck. Like that was the most expensive part. That's gonna be the most expensive part of the whole trip is the hotel, not the airplane ticket, not the actual WrestleMania ticket. It was the hotel that was gonna be the most expensive thing.
Yeah, I bet.
So we're trying. We're really trying for WrestleMania 39, but it's not 100%. But Royal Rumble, most definitely, we going to that.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool. You guys got to keep me updated on the WrestleMania.
Yes, bro, most definitely. We're gonna keep you updated on that one because we're not sure yet, but we're really pulling for it. We really are. We're trying. But Royal Rumble is guaranteed 100%.
All right, cool. I think that's all we got.
Yeah. Mondo, you got any more questions, bro?
I don't know. It's getting pretty late for me. How long have we been on? I feel like it's been like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, it's been a hot ass minute.
Nah, but it's been cool, man. We appreciate you doing this, bro. We love your Instagram, your TikTok, everything, bro. It's cool.
Yes, bro. Yes, thank you.
You guys know your stuff. It's fun talking to you.
No, yeah, that's why we like talking to you, because when we talk to other people, motherfuckers like Brock, John Cena, they don't know anybody, right? So it's cool that you know a lot about this shit. That's why.
Yeah, man. If you ever want to do this again, let me know. This was fun.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. Most definitely. Just let us know. I know you be doing TikToks, so I guess if you really want us to be on the TikTok, do a guest feature. I mean, just let us know. We'll be down for it.
What do you? Yeah, I mean, you guys can record something and I can post it to it if you want.
Mondo, would you be down for that, bro?
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you guys just had an idea for a TikTok, just record yourself, send it to me, and I can probably edit it and I can probably post it if you guys wanted to.
All right, man, cool. Appreciate it, bro. It's good that we have another ally in the wrestling community, cause believe it or not, bro, we used to be 3 Ring Kings instead of 2 Ring Kings, but we've lost. Yes, 1 Ring King deleted the whole channel, and the other one we had disagreements with. So it's just me and Mado.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys will figure it out. It's good to have, good to make friends, not enemies.
Yes, most definitely. Yes.
So where do you guys post this at? Just YouTube?
Yes, sir. It'll be on YouTube. First I gotta edit the Extreme Rules video and upload that. When I upload that, then I'm gonna start to chopping and editing this video up, and then I'll get this uploaded right after Extreme Rules. So so y'all check out for the Extreme Rules review coming up, and y'all subscribe, y'all like, y'all share our shit. We doing big things right now, and also I will put his stuff into the into the description. His TikTok, go follow him on TikTok, Instagram. I'm gonna put all that shit in there. Yeah, do y'all got anything y'all want to say before y'all want to go?
No, man. Thanks for having me on, dude. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Stay consistent,
Okay.
and like you get out of it what you put into it. So keep putting in the work.
Yes, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
You
man.
too,
Thanks a
bro. You
lot,
keep
man.
doing your thing.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. But we